Hello sports fans, this is Stephen Hill for JustMyPicks.com, and I'm bringing you a special Week 12 breakdown between the Denver Broncos taking on the New England Patriots. This is going to be a very exciting matchup. We see both of these Hall of Fame quarterbacks, Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, as being legendary icons for not only their team, but their history with their ball clubs. I know a lot of success has come from Peyton with Indianapolis, but he's doing the same kind of things that he did in Indy now in Denver. We saw him defeat the Kansas City Chiefs in that big Sunday night matchup. Coming into this game, he expects to do a lot of good things. When you look at the way that they were able to slice and dice the Kansas City Chiefs time and time again when it really mattered the most, they will definitely be able to do that against the New England Patriots, because their defense is not anywhere close to where the Chiefs defense was. When you look at the Chiefs and what they brought to the table as far as Tamba Hali, Derek Johnson, and you look at a lot of the playmakers that they had on the defensive side of the ball, there's nobody except Aqib Talib on that side of the football. And with him battling injuries, I don't think he'll be able to be 100% for this football game. And if he does play, that will play a major part in them going deep. Demaryius Thomas is just too big of a threat. Also, Wes Welker, if he can play and isn't concussed for this football game, that will be huge, because the big mismatch will be Wes Welker versus anyone that the New England Patriots is going to put on him, because Eric Decker will demand a double team at times. So will Demaryius Thomas, so will Daniel Thomas, the tight end. You look at Noshawn Moreno running the football very well, and the rest of this offensive line. In that game against the Chiefs, I thought that the Chiefs would at least get to Peyton Manning at least 4 or 5 times, at least 2 to 3 sacks. We didn't see a single sack happen in that football game, because we saw Denver Broncos tackles take the initiative, and I think that loss to the Indianapolis Colts earlier by the Denver Broncos showed them the pressures and showed them the blueprint of what they need to do to not be caught off guard against any team. I love Tom Brady and his legacy, but at the end of the day, I have to go with the Denver Broncos. They have too many weapons on offense. Plus, Von Miller and that defense is going to get after Tom Brady. We've seen them be disrespected time after time after time, and be talked about as not being able to even stop a nosebleed. Even me, when I've said in the past they couldn't stop a nosebleed, but they take that very personal. Jack Del Rio, being the interim head coach, has really got these guys fired up and playing with a lot more passion and not giving up as many yards or points as they have in the past. You know, this team is looking like a Super Bowl contender of the AFC, and I'm picking the Denver Broncos to win this football game for those reasons. Check me out at JustMyPicks.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at JustMyPicksTV. You can also check me out on YouTube, YouTube.com/JustMyPicksTV. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, share my videos on your sports page, and thank you very much for viewing us. Check us out next week for all the great predictions for Week 13. Thank you.